You just said that you were the largest distributor of cannabinoids in the world.
We supply around 800 million 10 milligram doses a month, and we ship to 33 countries.
I feel like Big Brother kind of comes down on cannabis and Delta. I don't feel like they have the right to tell us what we can and can't put in our body or human beings.
FDA has chosen now for 5 years running just not to provide any guidance whatsoever on hemp legal product.
How are the states controlling quality and regulation from a safety perspective?
If you've created a brand here in Colorado, for instance, I cannot ship that brand and export it across state lines. And so what we have is no brand consistency in cannabis. And I wonder if this hemp that psychoactive that has no boundaries because it's not federally illegal, in some ways is sort of tacitly approved. And I don't see that it will be resolved. I think it's going to be volatile, but I think it's interesting.
Wow, let's go see how interesting.
Okay.
A lot of people have been like, oh, let's wait to see what happens with the Farm Bill. Do you think that there's going to be any major change between now and February with these hemp products, or do you anticipate that there will still be strong business happening?
I think they're going to still be strong. No, I think hemp products are definitely here to stay and more in the future. The space is growing, the space is expanding. It's like a rocket ship.
It's nice. I take a lot of pride not just in the overall quality of the gummy, but our flavor profiles as well.
Oh, really? The vapes?
Yeah, the 3 gram vapes are our most popular.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said that you were the largest distributor of cannabinoids in the world.
So we ship more cannabinoids than anyone in the country. We ship to more countries, and then we have the most amount of cannabinoids. So 85% of the industry is products that get you high, and then about 15% CBD, if not less. The CBD industry has gotten, it's not that it's gotten smaller. This market has just gotten a lot big because it's psychoactive.
How big is this?
$38 billion.
Who's level number?
That is a U.S. number.
A U.S. only.
Yes.
Do you have any fear of legal ramifications? Do you have any fear that a sheriff's going to walk through the door, or you're going to get a letter from the DEA? Or
So I was involved in the law here in Colorado. There was an attack. I mean, there's no way to put it any other way. I was attacked by the marijuana industry. I spent a lot of money fighting back, and we ended up with a safe harbor manufacturing law.
in Colorado?
In Colorado, they banned the retail sales. They said, as long as we're selling to legal states, we're okay. That's the gist of it.
How does the media not know what's going on? And
It's going to be tough to ban Delta 8. It's going to be extremely difficult. I'm not sure that it will be banned at all. Welcome to MC Nutraceutical headquarters. So here's our different types of vapes. We have bath salts. There's consumers that need high doses, especially high dose medical patients, essentially. So we allow them to buy products essentially in bulk so that they can use a higher dose. So we got HHC gummies, THCP gummies. We also have soft gels, people that don't want to take gummies. So we have focus products, sleep products. So here's the core business. So there's around 300 kilos right now going out the door today. And this is 30 kilos, about the minimum that we distribute per day, I would say. So,
and this is wholesale product?
Wholesale products. This goes to brands. They formulate with it. They put into vapes, gummies, all the product forms that you would see traditionally. How many kilos do you think are back here? 2,000, 3,000?
Oh yeah, easily 2,200.
Yeah. So we keep a very large inventory. Obviously,
It gets shipped in here.
yeah,
And then shipped out.
and shipped out after we go to the QA lab.
Okay.
That's kind of how we built the business model: is sales, distribution, quality, and that's it. As long as we have those three things, we'll be the best, and that's how we became the biggest.
So we started out 2 years ago, actually. And now most people would say we're one of the top 10 brands in the industry.
Are you concerned at all about the legality of this space and you running a business that isn't 100% clearly defined?
I think if you look at it from both sides, really, I mean, even like on the cannabis, medical marijuana, recreational marijuana side too, they have it legalized at a state level, but it was never legalized on a federal level. So really by their own rights, they're taking chances too. And we're taking chances. Yes, it could be shut down any day, and that's part of the risk you take.
The last thing you want to do is be incarcerated or be raided or go to jail.
And we actually had that happen to us and stuff too. Being in Colorado and stuff, some of the times it was so hard to keep up with the laws that they were creating because it was just ever changing and stuff too. So the next thing you know, you can get raided by task force and stuff when they come in, they arrest you. And I feel like Big Brother kind of comes down on cannabis and Delta. I don't feel like they have the right to tell us what we can and can't put in our body. They're human beings. We're not guinea pigs or lab rats for them to say what we can put in our body. If they want to put it in our body, you should admit it.
All right, everybody. Thanks for coming to Chance Denver. And thanks on the behalf of American Healthy Alternatives for coming here. I'm going to give a quick political update that, one, the Farm Bill is not going to change tomorrow. Apparently, you can't ban Delta 8 legally anymore. The hemp industry is safe for a long time. So we could cheers to that.
All right. Salud. Thank you.
So the mission of Laurel Crest is access to safe and effective plant medicine. I mean, it's a humongous desire of the American population to have alternatives to pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
And like at the core of what we're doing is like, how can we get more plant medicine accessible safely to people?
Yeah.
Because we're not very well as a population.
Yeah.
And I do believe like very strongly in like, the power of the plant.
Yeah.
And excited to see what we can all do together.
Awesome. Hey, how's it going? Morning. Come on in. Hey, Eugenio. Trevor, nice to meet you.
Welcome to FM.
I'd love to see the place and learn about it.
Yeah, come on in.
All right.
What size do you wear?
You know, I'd like to say, I'm pushing a large, but I'll go medium. Hey. Good. Hey, Eugenio.
Steven.
Steven. Hi. Nice to meet you guys. Whoa. So what am I looking at here?
This is CBD crude oil.
CBD crude oil. So from the biomass and the extractor, this is what they get out of that.
Yes.
And how much am I looking at here?
This is about 200 kilos.
So when we say CBD, does it have like all sorts of different cannabinoids in there?
Yeah, you'll have some CBC, CB2E, but you'll have different forms of THCs in there. So all that, once we distill it out, it gets handled and remediated for different rust.
The only thing that it doesn't have, or the only thing that it doesn't have or has very low amounts of is Delta 9 THC, which allows us to do this legally with the federal government.
Correct.
And being derived from hemp. Right. Yeah. Pretty cool. Where should we go next?
Let's head to distillation,
Okay.
the next step of the process. All right, so this is the barrel from that same water cube that we just looked at. We use a vacuum system to suck it out of the barrel. We'll put it into our feed pot. It all stays hot and warm, so it can be processed. This unit is a two-stage, so on the second one, we cut it to the opposite. We're gonna evaporate the CBD off the inside of this column. It's gonna hit that condenser and come out as distillate here. Anything that stays on that column is gonna be residue and not CBD. It's gonna come out like this. It'll be a plastic. It'll be very hard once it's cool.
So it drips down into this.
Yes, and then, yep, if this will bottle everything.
And that's what we saw at Brett's office.
Yeah,
And then he tests it and then packages it and sends it to the customer.
yes. This was our extraction.
This is finished isolate that you would pull out. Most people do with this, they put it into edibles, maybe? Is that what this?
Pure CBD, so that's an easy way to formulate if you're making dog treats or something like that.
Anything from topicals, creams, dog treats.
I can mix this with like coconut oil and
Right.
it binds.
Yeah.
How's it going? How are you? Good. Hey, Eugenio. Alex, pleasure to meet you.
Great to meet you.
Yeah.
This is a sun-grown indoor facility. So our concept design is to marry the best of indoor with some of the efficiencies gained through greenhouse cultivation.
You know, one of the things that we've been learning the last 48 hours here in Denver is that there is this emerging Delta psychoactive hemp space. And you guys are not growing for that. You're growing just for state legal and federally illegal THC product, right?
Correct.
Well, I'm happy to go take a look at these ladies.
Let's get you in there.
All right, cool. I love all the facilities that we've been to have been no signage. It's just like, you know, you got to kind of know what you're looking at to know.
Ought to be inconspicuous. We're going to go into a room right now that is in the early phases of flower.
Wow. So in every room, we have 512 plants. A lot of work, a lot of effort goes into keeping these things happy. We have a computer program, an algorithm that measures light through the course of the day. An algorithm. The facility is climate controlled with a hydronic system. We use cooling towers and chillers, so temperature control. We use fogging systems to maintain vapor pressure deficit. That's a blackout curtain, and that helps us maintain the desired photo period for the rings. Oh, wow. Skip to the good part. These are about to be harvested. These plants over here have 4 more weeks. This is the last room that hasn't undergone full LED retrofit. So this is a Vera favorite. This is Gas Puff 16. We hunted this from a seed pack from Cult Classics. Sorry, I just grabbed it and I was with you guys. All right. Get in there, give it a little sniff. Should be candy gas on the nose. This is really a classic cannabis strain. So we have some folks trimming our last product, last harvest. So that's the finished product. That's it. That's the finished product right there. Yeah. This is what goes in the jar. This is what goes in the jar. This is what the consumer will see, and this is what the consumer will smoke. Yeah. Alex, thank you so much, man. This has been like... Thank you. Well, from the cannabis farm just around the corner to Pure Organic Farms, they've got amazing apples here, and we thought we'd pick up some fruit. Another greenhouse. Different, but similar.
Rad hemp.
Work never stops, right? I was doing that.
We grow flower here. And it's just one side of it too. I'm going to show you both sides.
Everything that we're looking at here is 0.3% or under THC Delta 9 or under.
Yep, absolutely. So over in the hoop houses, we produce about 100 pounds roughly in each room. This is like some of the beauty stuff that I would say. This specific strain is called a Rapture. Best you're gonna get.
That's radical.
That's why we're Rad Hemp. Obviously, you can see we have a rosin press system.
So these are the guys, you're pressing it?
Yep.
Is that the finished product?
When we actually press it, it comes out like fine and gold, like the dabs that you usually use.
Yeah.
Looks really pretty.
Outer?
Bubble hash.
That's the bubble hash?
Yeah.
Still in little bags? Yeah,
little bags. I weigh them out like 30 to 40 grams, and then I'll triple bag them and prep them for the presses.
You're going to press it in a second?
Yeah. Two 25 micron bags on there. This is the fun part, you know? And see, they fit kind of perfectly in there from very low temperature.
super glue sticky. We'll definitely give you some of this for the road for sure.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, yeah.
Where can I smoke a joint?